heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new submerged juice. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet now, get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do continue, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, quite a lot of things have happened. And that's talking about both the real Deku and his double, the one that does live with his parents. Now, the real Deku, he came back from, well, the spirit world, after he was unconscious. And he talked to Haran about something that he's heard and may have seen and experienced. After talking to Haran revealed to Deku something quite simple. Gaia is dying. The Earth is dying. That is what he told him. And Deku, he doesn't know what to make of that. However, as he was trying to think about it, something happened. Deku, he saw something strange. He doesn't know if it was a vision, a hallucination, or what was it, but he was just surrounded by what he believes to be people he may have killed before. And he saw a red lotus. Now, Deku was freaking out. And, after calming back down, he went to his room. Now, there actually was also Deku's counterpart, or his double, who, he went to the hospital and met Todoroki and Momo once again. Momo lost one of her eyes during the USJ attack, and Todoroki, he was pretty badly messed up all over. And there actually is, whenever Deku, he walked into the room, he saw, well, Koya. He knew it was her from the moment he walked in. However, he feigned ignorance to this. If police release a picture or even a sketch of this person, then Deku's parents will immediately talk about how it's Deku's girlfriend. They will come forward. And Deku does know that. And for right now, he is trying to play dumb with this information. At least a little bit. There is something that can be done with it, but right now, he needs to consult his real self. And that's what the two they were currently at. Both Deku and his double are talking. Right now there's an idea that the double does have. And he tells his counterpart, what they need to do is put Koya in the limelight. It's going to sound very bad, but they can use this to their advantage. All the puzzle pieces are fitting together, because over the last week or so, he's learned quite a bit. He's met Gran Torino. He's also met this other guy, but he never got his name. And right now, there actually is All For One. He is the key here, along with Koya. If Koya is seen as somebody who is a member of this organization who got close to Deku, who personally knew the Avatar, who's been in his house, it can be seen as the person imitating him. They're copying every single thing about him. They are going to extreme lengths to make it look convincing that they're the Avatar. And then there's also another fact. With All For One's ability to take and give quirks, it is a rock-solid alibi. Somebody from the organization literally knew the Avatar for months, almost years. And then there's actually All For One who does make everything fit nice and comfortably. And right now, that is the plan. And Haran, yeah. After talking to Koya and him about this, a lot is currently being planned out. And Deku's counterpart does try to keep him informed as to what the heroes will be doing. Now, there also is another thing. Deku is going to publicly say he is the Avatar, in front of the world. And the real one, he's terrified. The White Lotus, they tried so hard to keep his identity a secret. Tried very hard to bury him in the shadows all his life. He is very important. And it's dangerous if people know what he looks like, if they know his name, and they even know he exists. And that's something that Deku, yeah, right now, they're about to throw that up in the air. And the world will see Izuku Midoriya saying he is going to publicly hunt down all for one in this organization, and that the Avatar will be chasing them down. If they want to drag him into it, if they want to mess with him on a level that they have, then he will get them down. Well, he will take them down. He'll get them and pull them into the light, since they want to hide in the dark. Now, this takes up to around 3 weeks to all schedule, and get done. Deku's counterpart or double, he meets multiple pro heroes. And he also does go through the process of increasing his training regimen to better suit and camouflage himself. And the real Deku, he is recovering in this amount of time. And that's the whole thing. Right now, it's the day. Deku, he's been waiting on a lot of it. He's been waiting to hear much of it. And that's where things are about to get a lot more confusing. As Deku, he's sitting down waiting. And the heroes, they're all talking, discussing much. Endeavor just gave a rousing speech. And he talked about how, as the #1 hero, he will be trying to bring villains to justice. Especially trying to help console the families of the people at UA. Since what happened there that day should not have happened. Now, a lot of people are watching. And so is Deku. As right now, there are actions where he does go to stand up and go to pull the hood off of his head. A lot of people knew Deku, he was injured badly, and, well, right now, there's an issue. The person on screen, they just walked on stage. And who is it? It's the guy in the room. Now, Deku is going to turn and walk away. And many people, they're staring. That guy is supposed to be the Avatar. But he's on TV and they just introduced the Avatar? Hold on. Now, a lot of people, they hear about this. And Deku's counterpart, he does go on to explain. And he does then go on to reveal to the public Koya and her identity. He explains that the organization that attacked the USJ are maybe in line with the attack and sent somebody to pose as him. He believes he knows one of the members because they pretended to be a civilian and approached him years ago. Deku didn't think much of it at the time. I mean, it was quite simple. They used a pretty girl to lure him out. And he didn't know this at the time. But now he is aware of it. He had suspicions, but after looking at the photo, he was convinced. And he is announcing this to them. First, they wanted to destroy the White Lotus. Second, they wanted to mess with his family and his emotions. And third, they wanted to kill the #1 hero. And they just succeeded. However, now they do have to deal with him. And he will make sure all of them are put behind bars. While All Might, he dealt with things the way the law does, the Avatar, he does have a little bit more freedom. And he does want them to know this. If he breaks a law, he is going to catch one of them. He doesn't know how many laws he'll have to break to do it, but he'll make sure he catches more people than laws he does break. Now, some people are very confused by that, because what it does sound like is Deku said he'll go outside the law to catch these people. And that is implied vigilantism? That's the right word. Now, a lot of people, they do hear this. And right now, it does make a bit more sense. I mean, technically the Avatar, they've been trained their whole life to do this type of stuff, right? And even though it's never been officially stated, the White Lotus, they've done a lot for this guy, haven't they? Plus, from their understanding, he's almost 20 years old. I mean, he's in the right age range to become a pro hero. He's not officially licensed, however. So Deku, all he would really need to do is just get licensed as a hero and go ahead. And right now, a lot of people, they actually are offering this to the Avatar. It'll make their agencies look a whole lot better. And that is the thing that Deku, he is very much surprised by. Deku, he talked about going above the law to catch these people. Because they could be anywhere in the world. I mean, they have a guy who has portals. And this guy was able to, with the help of another person, kill the number one hero. And that was just two people out of the possible hundreds. A lot of people are scared. And a lot of people, they do want to stand behind the Avatar in this situation. Now, Deku, he does get some offers from hero agencies. And right now there actually is Endeavor. Endeavor does think that right now the best thing to do is to step in and offer his support to the Avatar. Since, well, yeah, people aren't going to look towards him for peace. They're going to look towards the Avatar. Because they've been securing peace for the world longer than he's been alive. Now, Endeavor does extend this olive branch to Deku. And Deku, he would take it. Along with Endeavor also extending this to his son and Momo. Now, Bakugo, he does want to get involved. And while Endeavor, he doesn't really want to have this guy involved as well because he's offering a lot already, fact is, if he doesn't, this guy is just going to go out of his way and be a vigilante. I mean, he was there. Todoroki, he talked about doing this, and he told his father exactly what he said. If he doesn't help him, he'll do it himself. He tried to stop him once before, and look how well that turned out. And that's something that Deku, he is surprised to hear. We do actually currently have the real one. Deku is sitting down and meditating. And as he is doing this, he actually is trying to find Vatu and Rava. In the last 3 weeks, they have not popped up once. At all. Nowhere to be seen or heard from. And he's confused. The last time he heard from them was before the attack. And while he is up and moving about and physically recovering, they're not here. Is something wrong with his body still? Is his spirit messed up? That doesn't make sense. But it's the only thing he can really think of. I mean, why else? Plus, there's everything going on. With the White Lotus, that's on his mind again. And then with Koya. He told and explained it to Koya. And Koya, while she was somewhat annoyed by this, she did still try and blame herself for it. And that was what Deku, he's annoyed by. Koya's been putting herself through a lot of mental stress. And while he has been seeing strange things, Koya has talked about a certain dream she's been having. And Deku, yeah. He's just been trying to stay calm. And not go into the Avatar state. No matter how much he does want to. It feels off. I mean, he can't focus enough to leave his body and astral project. So, what's up with that? Degu's sitting down meditating, and still trying to think. Clearing his mind more. Is there something wrong? What's going on? This isn't working. Him opening his eyes. As there actually is somebody who is sitting in front of Deku. And he's somewhat shocked. Hello? Hello, Avatar. Who are you? I'm one of your past lives. I'm not in the Avatar state, though. I understand. I'm here to talk to you. Okay. What is going on? I can't think, I can't focus, I can't find anybody. I can't talk to me or myself or you, you guys. I understand. Now, young Avatar, let me ask you a question. In all of your life, what have you done? Have you trained? Have you done anything at all? Of note? I have. Good. But it does not explain why I am here. It doesn't? Yes. I sense a great inner turmoil within you. And I do have to say, it is quite sad. Really. So you're trying to be my therapist? I don't exactly know what that is, but I am here if you need to talk. Besides, there is another issue you are having. You are being played. So you know what that word means, but you don't know what therapist means. Avatar, you are missing my point. Something is very wrong about the situation. You know it is, but you refuse to acknowledge anything about it. Have you not been sensing strange shifts in the atmosphere recently? Anything strange in the air, the energy around the world? I've been sensing something strange here, but I've only sensed it a few other times. I think at least once or twice. That is bad. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, though. I sensed it another time, but I don't understand. I'm not drawing a blank on it, but there's something there. I see. Well, now what if I were to tell you that what you are sensing is very similar to Vatu? Vatu? Yes, the spirit of evil. Now, what if I were to tell you there are spirits out there who, they are very bad? Now, what if I were to tell you that there are also humans who are very bad, and him and the spirits are working together? Okay, so all for one. He's been alive for 200 years. Yes, he has. However, he doesn't delve into spirits. He is smart enough to know not to. Okay, but we're being played. We're being screwed over by somebody. Somebody is going against us. And it doesn't make sense. I mean, like, I just. Young Avatar, please calm down. Fine. Listen to what I have to say. It's not that you are being played. The organization is not being played. You are being played. What? You are being played. Now, think about that as a singular concept. You. What is the subject? Me. Correct. Now, who is being played? I'm being tricked. Good. You finally do understand. Now, you need to understand and learn something. You must seek out a lion turtle. Why? It is that simple. There are many masters of the spiritual gates in one's body. Yours have been offset. And it is not just that. Your recent interaction with the spirit, it has unshifted or unbalanced you. What are you talking about? Your spirit is not fully healed. It was damaged whenever you went into the spirit world, along with your strange dreams. I sense great evil coming from this beast that haunts you. Okay, but so I seek out a lion turtle? I can't just do that. No one knows where they are. You must find it. Go on a journey yourself. Seek it out. Find out what you need to do. It will not be an easy task, Izuku. However, it is one that you do need to undertake. Now or never. Do you understand me? I do. But when should I leave? You should leave sooner, the better. I sense that Haran, he will be on to you. If you do leave now, you'll be under the cover of nightfall. And you may start your journey early. However, I do sense that you do not want to leave behind somebody important to you. Koya. Yes. You can let her know. But Haran, he may not like that. He is already suspicious of you as it is. And to leave and not take her with you, that would be suspicious. And then again, he may use her against you. You three need to leave. Us three? Yes. I do hope you understand. Now, it would be that simple. But, well, if you do need to, tell your friends. Get them to escape as well. There is a danger coming, Avatar, and it lurks deep inside the woods. Now, Deku does watch his spirit go to stand up and vanish, and he's surprised. What? Haran is playing him? He's been tricked. Oh God. The people he's killed. It's too many. Now, Deku, he has a bit of a panic attack, and his eyes do start to glow. And Deku does actually go to throw himself backwards, and see it. Him slamming into his bed, as his eyes, they glow brightly. And right now, he sees a few glimpses of the future. It's so weird. He sees the skies rip open, and he sees creatures flood out, and even inside the forest. But more presently, he sees another vision, one he doesn't want to come true. He sees Haran standing there, and in his hand, it's... No, not her. Please. Now, Deku, he does try to calm himself down. And after trying to catch his breath, and just trying to steady his heart rate, he does try and stand up. Him walking out, as a ton of people, they actually are trying to ask him questions when they do see him again. How is he just on TV? How is he here? What's going on? And more importantly, what is he doing? Now, Deku does gonna walk over to a table, where he does gonna sit down and directly look at Koya. Koya. Oh, Izuku, are you okay? Did you have another vision? I did. Listen, we need to get out of here. What is it? I can't explain it here. Just come on. Now, Koya does stare at Deku, and Deku does explain. They need to go for a walk. He needs to show her something. Now, Koya, she has to go to listen. Right now, she thinks that a walk will clear her mind as well. But more importantly, Deku, he probably just doesn't want to be alone right now. And whenever the two do leave the facility, Deku waits until they're pretty far away. Koya tries to talk to him, and ask him what may have happened or what he may have seen. She understands that a few of those visions have been very unsettling. And Deku does try to explain. Haran tricked them. What? Haran. He's not with us, he's against us. Everything he's talking about, everything he's been saying to us, it's a lie. It is? Yeah, listen. We need to get out of here. I know a good place to hide. It's far away, but it should be safe from here. And if we take Zavu, If we ride him, we can get there pretty fast. Tell Luna, Lee, Rulin, everyone. Tell them all, and tell them to get out of here. Right now, these people, we don't know how many of them are loyal to Haran. I didn't even realize it until I told myself. Told yourself? One of my previous lives told me he was possessed or something's going on. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm freaking myself out. And I'm realizing I may have made a mistake. I'm too far in over my head. God damn it, I'm too far in over my head. Izuku, calm down. Listen, you're probably still freaking out. I understand that your visions, they've been messy and, well, from what you've said, Koya. Yes? Deku bring his hands up, and showing her. His hands, they aren't shaking. Oh. Koya, please. Listen to me. If not about Haran, then at least about this. We'll tell him that we're just gonna get away for a few days. That I just need time to sort out what's going through my head. Time to understand this and get a handle on it. We need to get out of here. Tell Luna and all of them to come with us. But don't tell them where to meet. Shit. Ditch the phones and... God damn it, the cars. The cars are bugged too. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, Roland is a firebender, or no, he's an earthbender. He should be able to bend. Get us away from here. Get them away from here. Just, Koya, can you do that for me? I can. But which way? Just let them know, just head towards the Fire Nation. Are you sure? Yes, somewhere nearby. I'm sure. Please. Now, Koya, she does listen. And she's gonna start walking back. As Deku, he does have to try and calm himself down more. He's learned that the people he's killed, they shouldn't have been killed. The amount of blood on his hands. He's the largest villain in the world. He's a killer. He was tricked. The Avatar, damn it, he should have listened to Rava. And now he can't even apologize. Now, Deku, he's still trying to think. If he can contact that one Avatar, speak to them again, maybe things will be okay. Maybe, just maybe, Deku gonna sit down. And whenever he does gonna try and meditate, he does hear something behind him. Him gonna turn around and look out. As he does see a man in a mask. Now, Deku, he does gonna stand up. Turning and looking. Hey, what are you doing out here? Now, the person's gonna step forwards. And Deku does watch. The person gonna bring up their hand. And the moment they do, Deku can tell that they're a waterbender. And Deku, while he's standing there, he actually is gonna feel his body tense up. Him going to actually try and steady out his arms and plant his feet back down. As he actually is gonna try and bring his hands up and waterbend or bloodbend them. As Deku actually is gonna start stepping forwards. And the person, they're surprised. Deku is fighting their bloodbending. He has grown stronger. Now, Deku, him and this person, they do try to bloodbend each other. And right now, Deku, after the man, he does still have his hand up. Deku just watch. The man's entire body is covered in a flash. Before the energy around them does change. And Deku, he does just want to go to avoid a rock that does come flying towards him. And he doesn't really like that. As whenever he does go throw his head out of the way, he senses the movements of the body. An earthbending style. Him dodging. As Deku is going to move out of the way and get another stance. Hey, I'm going to try and earthbend against this person. He's confused. The hell? They're a waterbender, but earthbending. Now, Deku and this person, they are currently in a fight. And the person, they are covered by another flash of light. Before this time, Deku, he's actually struck in his chest by a gust of wind. It knocking the air out of him. As Deku, he actually got to somewhat kill over in pain. Before he is on his hands and knees, he does start to feel the breath in his lungs get pulled out. And a dome is being formed on his head. And he doesn't understand. Deku's trying to sweep away at it. As the person, they do start to walk forwards, still bending with their hand to create a dome around his head. As Deku, he actually has watch. The person just stands there. And Deku, he's starting to somewhat black out a bit. His vision is getting blurry. And he can't. Deku's just going to break with his left hand. Him sending out a bolt of lightning directly at the person. As they are struck and sent flying backwards. And Deku, he does so just go to grab upwards towards his throat and try and draw in breath. And right now, he doesn't know what to do. He can't breathe. He can't do anything. Okay, where are they? Deku look up to find that they're gone. But there's no puddle. If they were one of his copies, there would have been a puddle, but there's no goo. Now, Koya would arrive shortly afterwards. And whenever Deku does look a bit beat up, he does try to tell her what's going on. And they do go to leave. They do go to leave. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.